Let me remind you that the story that we are unfolding here as we go through the broadcast for a few weeks about Joseph and his brothers and his father, the thing that I want to remind you of is that most of these men are the names of the 12 tribes of Israel. You don't find Reuben there because he slept with one of his father's concubines. And you don't find Joseph there because Joseph got a double portion. And his two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, are two of the tribes of Israel. And it just fascinates me that these men who were involved in this terrible plot to kill their brother, God's mercy, it just amazes me. And also, that this story was more or less prophesied in the dreams that Joseph had, because it did come that day when those brothers, seeking refuge from the great famine, did bow to their brother Joseph. It's amazing. But one of the things that I found here as I read this, we talked about how that the brothers had plotted that they were going to murder their brother. And then Reuben talked them out of that and said, let's just put him in a pit instead. So their brother Joseph is down there in the pit. The brothers have moved away just a little bit, and they're just eating their meal, just going on, just like no big deal. And then this caravan, they see it off in the distance, is coming their way. A caravan of Ishmaelites, and they're on their way to Egypt. Now listen to this. The brother whose name means praise, Judah, he says, is it our brother being down there in that pit, that we've left him there to die, is not going to benefit us financially? In other words, we're not going to get anything out of this. All we're going to end up with is a dead brother. He says, let's sell him. Let's sell him. So it was Judah who came up with the idea that instead of just murdering their brother, they'll sell him. And so they talked to this tribe of merchantmen who were passing by, and they made the deal. And the deal was, we will sell you our brother for 20 pieces of silver. Kind of sounds familiar, doesn't it? We see, again, this just exposes us to the heart of humanity, especially when the heart of humanity is operating outside of any desire for a spiritual connection with the true and the living God. Much of the evil of this world could be transformed with a revival spirit that would just sweep across the land and bring people to the reality of spiritual things and spiritual enlightenment and the work of the ministry of the Holy Spirit. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.